Yeah. There you go.
All right.
Well, it was like, man, okay, so it seems like the nerves have already set in for P3.
I'm trying to shake off my nerves after that last one, but they're hopping right into this one, so we'll
I
see.
understand, but yeah, I mean, hey, you wouldn't be nervous going up against the pro guy.
I'd be pretty nervous.
Yeah. Uh-oh. He's
Especially when you do things like that. I'd be pretty damn nervous.
Hey guys, BONK here. Goodness me. Yeah, that's a 0 to death. Welcome to the compilation, P3, and BONK going to take a decisive lead in this game 1. Although P3 could very well be evening this right back up.
Not to be outdone.
Dimensional Cape to get back though.
All right, finally has some damage on, but like you said, I mean, that is a big statement against BONK, like to be dragged out 0 to death no less, and to say, you know, I'm undeterred after what you just did is definitely something you need against BONK in the long run, in those long sets. So, you know, more power to P3 here, but again, BONK just establishing it early on and using the bat within of all things to escape. Just the pressure that BONK has put up has been relentless, and it has shown no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Oh, looking for the F smash, not finding it. Look at Condor dive off of the bottom, but P3 delaying the recovery.
Yeah, exactly.
Not too eager to get back to ledge, realizing that you might have seen a game of BONKs before.
Yeah, but that even the Condor dive, you know, it kept P3 down there, and you know, to keep a Bayonetta out of your area is definitely something. Wow, even though P3 got the tech, BONK just the reaction time of the gods right there to throw out that back air and able to claim that stock, make it 3-1 of all things, 166 Meta Knight, and he seems just like a freshly born Meta Knight. He looks like one without any damage, but that damage will prove finally fatal for that first stock of BONK. We'll see if P3 can get those patented Bayo combos the way. I mean, basically, you know, a back air will do the same thing for Bayo as it does for Meta Knight, so don't count P3 out just yet, but he needs to establish any sort of ground control in order for that to work. Finally has some air control. I mean, the ground control goes up into the air control when you convert from the ground game to the aerial combos that Bayonetta has. So, you know, maybe P3 can just pull it out of thin air, and here we go. No, just letting it slip through his fingers.
Okay, ran out of jump, so maybe P3 getting away with one there, but yeah, P3 is going to need to maybe not get hit as hard with the toothpick as perhaps he's been doing recently. Looking for the back air.
Yep, and putting up that wall of attacks with that jab as well. BONK just, again, just putting up just a ferocity of both character placement and attacks to keep P3 on his toes, guessing, but opportunity falls the way of P3. No, sent out from a double clash of a grounded attack and aerial attack will prove the benefit of BONK, and he will carry that benefit to the victory of that first round. And BONK, I mean, 2 stocks on. First stock went away before BONK saw like 170 damage, 132 on that closer second stock. BONK just seems pretty poised to take it against P3, but again, Meta Knight hangs out in the air a lot. If P3 can find those pivotal moments where he can clip the wings of Meta Knight and get their aerial combo string started, we could see this swing in a completely opposite direction.
It makes you wonder, right? But then again, it just feels like maybe BONK has been through this one too many times. You've fought Bayos either here or in Jersey. And you've kind of come to know what it means to be in a Bayo combo. It's a little easier to have to deal with that than it was in the game prior. So you've done your time, and yeah, it just didn't really feel like P3 was able to establish those basic strings all that easily against BONK. Maybe getting like 1 or 2 hits off, but again, it's just good SDI, good solid fundamental aerial defense there from BONK.
Yeah.
And as we go to Battlefield for game number 2, I can't really see this being all that much better unless P3 is able to start it up on the top platform, which, I mean, you can't imagine BONK is going to give that to him.
No. Yeah, speaking towards that, anything that's a benefit to Bayonetta in terms of platform placement or just platforms overall is a big one for Meta Knight as well. So they both benefit and fall the wayside of any sort of advantage or disadvantage. They follow the same suit there. Okay, I mean, it's Bayonetta. I should not have guessed that, but
no one's holding that against you.
Yeah. But at 58 on, I mean, P3 is starting to pressure BONK in the air. Like, we saw a couple pivotal moments where Meta Knight, DC takeout, and BONK, you know, on stage, he has found one or two moments where he was able to carry Bayonetta to 126, but I said one or two. There were a lot more in that round one, so I think P3 has established himself a lot better in terms of the ground game on main stage in this second set.
Yeah, so, like, obviously, Bayo's bread and butter is going to be through the air, right?
Yes.
But we're seeing that right now. The skies belong to Meta Knight, and there's not a whole lot that you can do about that.
Oh!
Getting tipped with the drill.
Oh, wow.
P3 is able to make it back.
Insane.
Beautiful.
Absolutely insane.
With the recovery. That is not free, folks, and gets the kill as a result. P3 had to scratch and claw their way back to the ground on small battlefield, but makes it anyway. And that is a stock well earned from P3.
Without a doubt, yeah. I mean, for me, thinking that they were going the way of another potential 3-1 situation to make it 2-2 even, and getting combos after the fact as well. P3 has just been revitalized after that first round, and they are just not letting up. And again, just carrying left or right, and now finding more establishment in the air as well. P3 just very quickly adapted in the round, no less. A lot of players, you know, adapt in the entire sets. P3 has done it in one round, and now BONK is reeling to make this even or even just get to his advantage.
Oh!
Condor dive, again, probably not going to take out. Again, just the prowess of Bayonetta coming through. P3 just found a breath of new life going into this this potential set.
Yeah, getting those up B cancels just at the very end so they can maximize the distance, and you're not going to get enough, I don't think. Wait a second. I mean, the thing is, you're making BONK work for it.
Yeah,
I mean, it is
true.
not easy to do all these cancels. This is a learned skill. You know, with the witch twist cancels going up to the top, just being able to extend your recovery to that distance. But yeah, catching ledge with the afterburner kick on the correct angle, it is not easy. But BONK, nevertheless, getting those kills, but it's making BONK work up all that extra credit to get a decisive advantage. But wait a second. Oh, they're just trading hitboxes in the middle of the air. It's a slap fight with 0G.
Oh my god, yeah, it's a Final Fantasy fight. It's Advent Children all over again, but the Advent will be closing in on P3 there as BONK claims yet another one. And yeah, they were not aware that it was a best of 3, and they finally